Today is day 20 in the search for Nancy Guthrie, mother of Today's Show host Savannah Guthrie. And tonight, the Pima County Sheriff's Department says they're not ruling out that it's just one suspect involved in this case. Now, we've been telling you about gloves discovered around the Guthrie home, similar to the ones seen worn by this suspect in Guthrie's doorbell camera footage. Now, a local couple says they found one and what appeared to be blood on it and have not heard anything since reporting it 9 days ago. News for Tucson's Monica Garcia is live outside Nancy Guthrie's home tonight. And Monica, what have you found out from this couple?
I mean, goodness, Sean. So when we spoke exclusively to this couple, they tell me when they spotted the glove, what immediately stood out was that one of the gloves appeared to have blood on it. So the couple asked us not to show their faces on camera, but they did say that they were searching less than a mile away from Nancy Guthrie's house on Campbell Avenue. They tell me, and that they were part of just voluntarily searching, and that's when they found this glove. So let's talk a little bit more about what they say they found. All of this happening last Wednesday around 10 p.m. as that couple tells me they felt compelled to help in the search because they say they're from this area. They say they decided to drive slowly down Campbell Avenue, shining a bright flashlight out their car window, and that's when they say they saw what looked like a black glove. Again, this was February 11th, and that's the same day the glove investigators later confirmed was tested and ran through CODIS was also found. But take a listen to what they had to say about what they found.
It also appeared to look like it had blood on it. There was two different colors, and the blood was more towards like the wrist side of the glove, and on the pointer finger it looked like it was ripped. So it didn't just look like a regular glove. It looked like this was a glove used for something that could have possibly been what they were looking for.
So they say that less than 10 feet away, they spotted a second glove. So this is two total. They say they did not touch either. Instead, they started making calls. They say they first contacted the FBI line and they were on hold for 45 minutes. When they finally got through, they say the FBI took the location, their information, but told them they could not guarantee someone would respond that night. They then called the sheriff's department. They say they were told to leave the gloves in place and that someone would come out. According to the husband, this was something they just didn't feel comfortable doing and walking away from.
And also in front of the glove we noticed like what appeared to be like a blood drop on a rock, and so underneath the glove was like dried looking blood. Yeah. Or something, you know.
And we didn't move it or touch it, so we immediately were like, we have to do something.
Okay, so remember, this was last week, so they say they were concerned about rain in the forecast, which we all know it ended up raining on Friday night. They say that they then called 911, okay, and that's when they say that multiple investigators did come out, about 6 investigators. All of this happening around 10 p.m. They say they were questioned off of Campbell Avenue, where this happened, until 2 o'clock in the morning. Now we're at 9 days later, and they wonder if the gloves, those 2 gloves, remember one appeared to have blood on it, if those gloves are part of the evidence, part of those gloves that are currently being tested for DNA. So we reached out to the FBI as well as the Sheriff's Department for their comment on this. We did not hear back from the FBI, but we did hear back from the Sheriff's Department. I believe we might have what they said. Yes, we do. So they tell us that we cannot confirm at this time that these gloves were found in reference to that. Detectives and agents have collected multiple gloves from the area, and analysis is part of that investigation. So coming back out here live in front of Nancy Guthrie's house, again, that glove was found on Campbell Avenue. The couple tells me just as you exit this neighborhood. Live in the foothills, I'm Monica Garcia. Back to you.